today's presentation will be about learning abilities of children with autism. As with all children, the learning ability of children with autism is also very diverse. There are ways to help them learn. It may take longer for the child with autism to observe the information and to learn the information. But children with autism can be taught. We just have to take the time to use the methods to teach the children. Autism, just to get an understanding of what autism is a physical disorder of the brain that causes a lifelong developmental disability. The brain functions that it affects are movement, reasoning abilities, social interactions, memory, communication, and sensory perception. Also, the signs and symptoms of autism is impaired interactions, impaired social interactions, impaired communications, and odd patterns of behavior. Now, with the impaired social interactions, that basically means we need to teach the children or teach the child it's how to socialize or get the child to socialize with his peers, because sometimes it's very hard for children with autism to do that. That's just one of the side effects of autism, or one of the symptoms of autism. With the impaired communication, it means that the child does not talk or have little communication. Odd patterns of behavior could include biting, kicking, not only themselves but others as well, peers, adults, parents. It's causing harm to oneself or someone else. With autism, or with children with autism, there are certain things that they need to learn, and the things that they need to learn are communication skills, which could mean learning to use complete sentence or make complete sentence using 2 or 3 words. Social skills is taking turns and sharing with their peers. Cognitive skills would be identifying colors, shapes, patterns, numbers, and even their first name or last name. Self-help skills, that would include toileting, shoes, tying shoes, putting on shoes. Do you have any questions for me at this point?
Yeah, I know that, because I know that you work with students with autism on a regular basis in the classroom, and I just wanted to know some examples of some things that you do or in the classroom to help increase communication of a student with autism.
To help increase the communication of some children with autism in our classroom, we have the computerized things to help them with their communication if they can't talk. We help them do the sign language to do the communication. We also ask them to use words and use complete sentences. If not possible, we may give them a start and then let them go on that way, and we'll have them repeat what we say, if at all possible, that they have the communication. Anything else?
Oh, it sounds wonderful.
Now, someone may wonder, how do we teach children with autism? Well, there are a few things. There's the visual aids, which could include little picture icons, maybe something written or typed out on the paper. We also use verbal prompts and verbal cues, give them a start, what we're doing. And it's very, very important to always keep a certain routine if it's possible. But we have to keep them in a routine. To conclude all of this, I do have a brochure that was created, which I will be making more copies of to send out and to hand out, to anyone that's available or anyone that would like to have the information. Also, in conclusion, as stated, autism is a disorder that affects the entire brain. There's no certain part of the brain that is affected. It affects all of it, therefore affecting the way someone learns. So it is very important that we use all methods possible to teach these children, to help them learn, to to help them to be able to communicate and get on in life as much as possible. It does take them just a little bit longer to process the information, therefore it takes a lot of patience to work with the children. Even though there is no known cause for autism, researchers and doctors are still trying every day to try to find a cause of autism. Thank you.
I guess they have to see it.